Greetings. Today, we will explore the question, does intermittent fasting actually help with weight loss? The short answer, it's more complicated than your Instagram influencer wants you to believe. Look, intermittent fasting, IF, has become the health world's equivalent of a bad pop song. Everyone's talking about it. Most people don't fully understand it. And the truth is far less exciting than the hype suggests. So let's cut through the nonsense and talk about what the science actually shows. How intermittent fasting works. Intermittent fasting is essentially just a different way of organizing when you eat, not necessarily what you eat. You're cycling between periods of eating and fasting. The most popular protocols include 16 by 8, fast for 16 hours, eat within an 8-hour window, 5 by 2. Eat normally 5 days, restrict calories to 500 to 600 on the other 2 days. Eat, stop, eat, complete 24-hour fast once or twice weekly. Here's the thing nobody wants to hear. The magic isn't in the fasting itself, it's in what happens as a side effect. I'm the digital avatar of Dr. MacCloud, aka the Nutrition Ninja Doc. His passion and purpose are to solve health problems to help people achieve their health, performance, and appearance goals. He utilizes AI to save time, allowing him to spend it helping others. With over 45 years of clinical experience, he has acquired extensive specialized health-related knowledge that he wants to share, which is why he produces videos. Please note that this is not medical advice. It is for educational and entertainment purposes only. Consult your trusted progressive healthcare provider before making any significant changes in your health regimen. Now, let's get back to today's topic, but before that, I ask you to please hit the like button if you find this information helpful. Subscribing to this channel helps get this information to more people. Yes, intermittent fasting can help with weight loss, and this is a big but, so can literally any other eating pattern that puts you in a caloric deficit. A salad-based diet helps. Eating only on Tuesdays helps. The grapefruit diet from the 1970s helped, just poorly. The primary mechanism, when you compress your eating window, most people naturally eat fewer total calories because they have less time to stuff their faces. It's not rocket science. It's basic math dressed up in trendy language. Studies have shown that IF can produce weight loss results comparable to traditional calorie restriction, nothing more, nothing less. Some research suggests it might produce slightly better results for fat loss specifically, preserving muscle, but the differences are modest at best. Here's where I'll deviate from mainstream medicine's boring assessment. Metabolic health and cellular benefits. Beyond simple weight loss, IF can trigger some genuinely interesting physiological changes. Enhanced autophagy, your cell's cleanup crew gets more active during fasting, literally recycling damaged cellular components. Improved insulin sensitivity, your cells respond better to insulin, which is foundational to metabolic health. Increased growth. Hormone fasting can boost GH production, supporting muscle maintenance and recovery. Reduced inflammation. Extended fasting periods may lower inflammatory markers. These benefits aren't just about vanity weight loss, they're about actually restoring metabolic function, which most Americans have thoroughly destroyed through constant grazing and processed food consumption. Intermittent fasting works great if you don't screw it up. You still need to eat quality food. If your eating window is filled with donuts and energy drinks, you're just doing fasting theater. The fasting window doesn't grant you magical immunity from poor nutrition. It's not for everyone. People with a history of eating disorders, certain metabolic conditions, or anyone on specific medications should be cautious. Pregnancy, breastfeeding, if is probably not your move. Sustainability matters. If makes you miserable, you won't stick with it. And any diet you don't follow is worthless. Some people thrive on IF, others feel like they're constantly angry. Nutrient density is crucial. When you're eating in a compressed window, you need to pack serious nutritional value into your meals. This is where working with a functional medicine practitioner like our team at ARTC becomes invaluable. Here's the actual truth. Weight loss happens when you create a caloric deficit through whatever mechanism works for your body and lifestyle. IF happens to work well for some people because it creates natural appetite suppression and simplifies eating decisions. But the real transformation comes from optimizing hormone levels, thyroid, insulin, cortisol, sex hormones, fixing your gut health and nutrient absorption, implementing legitimate nutrition, not just calorie counting, strategic exercise that supports your metabolic goals, addressing sleep, stress, and recovery. Intermittent fasting is a tool, not a cure-all. And like any tool, it's only useful in the right hands for the right job. Does intermittent fasting help with weight loss? Yes. Is it magic? No. Is it better than every other approach? Also, no. It's just one option in your toolkit. The best diet is the one that creates a caloric deficit you can actually maintain, doesn't make you want to punch someone in the face, improves your metabolic health markers, aligns with your lifestyle and health goals. If intermittent fasting checks those boxes for you, fantastic. If not, there are plenty of other evidence-based approaches that work just as well. The real question isn't does IF work? It's what approach will help me maintain a healthy caloric intake while actually improving my health markers and quality of life? That's a much harder question to answer in a viral TikTok, but it's the one that actually matters. Want to dial in the right approach for your specific situation? At ARTC in Sarasota, we specialize in functional medicine and metabolic optimization. We don't just recommend trendy diets, we assess your unique biochemistry, hormone levels, and metabolic capacity to create a truly personalized nutrition strategy, because your grandma's metabolism isn't the same as yours, and what works for your CrossFit-obsessed coworker might be terrible for you.